Исследование. Насколько я помню, мы остановились на том, что идем к Зигу, еноту, которого я постоянно путаю то ли с лисой, то ли с хорьком. Узнаем у него про список. Помнит ли он кого-то из этого списка. После чего едем в загородный дом Наташи.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip?
We're not here for the coffee.
If he forgave us for wrecking his...
He'll never forget.
I hope you're right, old bird.
Может, муха что-то скажет?
Everything all right, old man?
If there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
Так и не хочет с нами разговаривать.
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too,
Здорово.
Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
Так мы же сегодня с ним
I say let's get
встречались.
it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not
Хомин,
your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
да. Красава. Че за... Чайк! Это чайк.
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
А, ну,
I can
бывает
understand
такое.
that. Look at this.
Список имен сначала.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Большие
Hey, that's
шишки.
not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
Не знает. Ну, слышал что-то про них по-любому.
Look what we found, Zip.
Furry hell, who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You
Конфисковали.
sneaky broilers, I'll give you $50 for it.
50
Don't
баксов.
make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Давай на сотки
Tough
сочтемся.
luck, Trash Panda.
Не? За сотку-то бы договорились, я
We
думаю.
also ran into Filmar,
Filmar? Who's that?
a grumpy
Притворяется.
old raggedy-ass hog.
Нет?
His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Марло, да.
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? Yeah, I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He
Indestructible.
is. And he gave us something that could mean something.
Испуганная кошка.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Я не заметил, может, это
Well,
только
it's
ему
not good
кажется.
life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
Не лучше
It's not
страхов.
about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Женская
Thanks,
ревность.
Zip. But we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
В смысле не помогло? Мы не рассматривали этот вариант. Фанаты, да. Писаки, там бывшие мужья. Филмы. него что-то новенькое. Нет. А, вот этот писалка. Тимоти Солтор, Чайка Семен. Шумный, несносный и чересчур активный. Он наш фанат? А что он хочет ему? Ну хотя это не... Ставим.
Hello, Timothy.
Тимати.
Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you
Откуда
mean
он знал,
us?
что мы здесь
Well, I
будем?
think I'll have to disappoint you.
The chicken police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
Напишет
No, Timmy,
заголовок.
you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Больше ничего не
Is that
можно?
rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
Че это он так
I
кричит?
see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
Шутка где-то была. Я пропустил. Так. Но он нам ничего конкретного не сказал. Воскресный коттедж, полицейский участок. В полицейском участке может что-то.
I don't know, Sonny.
Список.
What exactly are
Список.
we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn
Главное.
something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Да
Well, I
не.
wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
Хотя они тоже могут что-то знать.
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theatre, and if I remember correctly, each other.
О, вот теперь узнаем, что это происходило в
That
театре.
was a complicated evening.
Не зря зашли.
I sure. Complicated.
Босс. Я не могу с ним
Officer
поговорить.
Bartman, unwavering cop, and a slavering beast.
Рабочая зона, стрельбище. Давай поговорим с Боск.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Наверняка может помочь.
Who? Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
Old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
Погнали. Фил Марлоу, странный список. Сначала список.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
Совет 12.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're
Проговорился.
still not gonna tell you.
You still remember
Fillmore.
Fillmore?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Fillmore alias.
We just met him.
Остался бы
Small
мало.
world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Fishy
Possible,
business.
Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Ничего толком не сказал, чтобы мы не знали. Погнали
Listen,
дальше.
Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot. But I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even
Allergia?
take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
Никакой информации. Давай
So
поговорим.
soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
С днем
What?
рождения.
Is it your birthday today?
Нет.
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Они не
Of
знают.
course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
Like a hurricane. Погнали. Странный
Listen,
список.
Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
Цифры. Может,
That's
сумма?
what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
It must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There
Оп-оп-оп.
is something.
Stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Ага.
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
Уже плюс.
Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
Even better, the one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
Собирают бабки с наркотиков.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
Отмывают потихонечку.
It's a
Загоняют
heroic and
деньги в
impossible
банк.
venture.
Открывают бизнес. Оп. Входят в правительство.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left
Well,
most of his
старом
business
американских
dealings to one of
фильмах.
his goons, Mickey. also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Про Микки я
Yeah, we
уже
once
знаю.
had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon.
Так. Оливия.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman.
Че?
Crow, around
Ворона.
30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they
Дочь
lost their
банкира.
money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks,
Возможно.
Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know. We're not even here anymore.
Последний вопрос про Наташу.
We saw a pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed her new song. She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah?
Оливия.
What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Ну, мы уже
Oh,
спрашивали.
you mean me,
А, про
right?
нее?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
Красава, базарит. Ну так чё? Что у нас новенького? Список имен как-то связан. Про Оливию что мы узнали? В принципе, все. Воскресный коттедж. Прячет. Кодекс. Кодекс пуст. Поехали.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar.
Да не один же.
Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
Балластового.
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
Take a look around.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Туфля валяется. Надпись шлюха.
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, boss bird.
Блин, а вот он дело
Watch who you're
говорит.
talking to, boy.
Багажник.
Chicken police, hands up.
Опять ты Бертуса
Marty,
берешь.
that's enough.
chicken police.
Marty, that...
А, только так. Золотой орел.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
В конце максимум двузначные цифры. И они повторяются. 1, 1, 3, 3, 10, 2 девятки. А здесь пятизначные, да? Раз, два, три, четыре, шестизначные цифры. Интересно, но непонятно.
Damn.
It's not a
Почему
good
желтая?
sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Вряд ли.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Should we take it?
Да.
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think...
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
А, как улика?
Damn it.
Тогда не
Well,
будем
thank God I
строить.
have a weapon on me, or two.
When do you not have one?
Fair point.
Всегда носи с собой пару пистолетов. Ну что, погнали?
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Да.
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Я уже взял ее. А, 2 раза подходил. Скрипты?
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
Больше
Why, are
не
you
буду
still pissed
стрелять.
at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
Давай.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
Я 2 раза до этого подходил, он не брал. Не понял.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now.
Почему написано что-то новое в инвентаре? А, выпить?
Come to death.
Нет. Не выпить, тогда не
It's the
знаю.
nothing.
What was that?
Чё?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Да там не темно. По картинке там свет горит.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
Да.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Ну заходим. Дебра! Голая!
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Поэтому она и сбросила. А так это ее шпилька была.
Wild gods. Fuck.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
Ну.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
Не, хотя тоже возможно.
I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she
Ну, где
seem
сама
that kind
Наташа?
of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was this sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Они будут выделены цветом. Ищи то, что не черно-белое. Странный какой пустой камин, бездыханное тело.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion.
Просто мазки краски.
This must be Natasha's family.
Скорее всего.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Я даже толком не знаю, что происходит. Не, это не оно. Пустой камин.
Does this fireplace seem as suspicious to you as it seems to me, Marty?
Да.
It looks like it's never been used.
And the place has radiators in every room, meaning there's central heating.
Then why the fireplace? For decoration?
It's not like Natasha, and Ibn doesn't have enough money for that. But
Скорее
you're
всего,
right.
там
I don't think it's just for show.
что-то спрятано. Но никак не проверить, да? Давай повертим эту картину.
It really...
Повертеть картину нельзя. Странная скульптура. Без надписи.
What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iberia. The whole country's full of these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
You don't
Божества.
Let's take a closer look.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
Рычаг.
You
Все
have a point.
логично. Теперь смотрим, что в камине.
You can't be serious.
Сейф.
Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
И мы ее решили.
It doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
Ну это понты. Понты
Not
дороже
a
денег,
whim, or
Марти.
the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
Здесь 4 животных
Look at those
держат.
clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
There you go.
Они не свяжут это никак? Серьезно? 4 животных держащих. Ну вот разве что отец не держит. Эти точно двое держат.
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
Погнали. Нет, подожди. Посмотрим тело еще. Никаких лишних.
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Послание
Obviously.
через убийство.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Anything
Сумочка.
interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
Извините. Телефон.
We
Посмотрим.
should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still
No, не
remember the
сейчас.
number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Но только не
Is it?
сейчас.
Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
Только не сейчас. Мы все еще не проверили.
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
Так.
Molly.
Здесь 4 животных, которые нам нужны. В каком порядке разве что они расположены? По софитам определять? Носорог? Или просто вот так? Чайка с леопардом сверху, снизу вот это существо и носорог. А здесь нет таких животных. Нужно как-то открыть его. Дебра мертва. Может, где-то есть такая общая картина? Точно не семейное фото. Давай еще раз запомним, какие здесь животные. Аист. Аист, овца, тигр, лис, лев. Это хрен знает кто. Волк. Позвонить? По идее нужно позвонить, но я хочу открыть сейф. Опять же, если мы сейчас уедем и не позвоним... Ничего не произойдет. Герб города. Аист, аист, овца, лев и волк.
Did you ever notice how...
You know, maybe all animals are equal, but some animals are more...
Did you ever notice how much bigger the lion and the fox are than the other animals?
You know, maybe all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
Huh. So that's why our king's a fox and not a sheep or a bird, right?
It's maybe a little late, but you're starting to get it, detective.
Герб города. Еще раз, сверху аист с овцой, снизу лев. Это лиса или... Ну это лиса у нее черная. Аист, овца, лев, лиса. Ну кто будет такой код делать на сейф? Аист, овца, лев. Волк или лиса? Лиса.
Hello there. What could this
Easy.
be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
Посмотрим.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
So a
Картина.
piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right
На Марте
answer.
еще на работе. Так. Звоним. 555. 1. 1. 1. Анонимный звонок. Погнали. И сматываемся отсюда.
Clarville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
Yep,
Yeah.
like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
The memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure.
Плохая память.
Now let's get the hell out of here.
Сваливаем. Туфлю взять?
Stop staring at it.
Okay, okay.
Furry hell, Marty, I don't want to know.
Ему нравится туфли. Поехали, поехали. Отель. Царь-клуб. Газетный киоск. Газетный киоск здесь
Should we
причем?
say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Как раз он может что-нибудь сказать
Yeah,
про
he
список.
always has something.
Я не удивлюсь, если он скажет. Машина Молли.
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful. Like the old beaver himself.
Чендлер.
Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here. And in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop. Just a shadow of its former self. Like so many things in this city. Like me.
Философы и писатели, значит.
Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
Я сам не в
We're
курсе.
working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his dad. Eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Отлично. Узнаем у него. Хобарт. А список нельзя как раз.
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Well, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
When I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
Hey, Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
Мы еще не договорили.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Моника, это Калибри.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them, makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right. How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife, and I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, Sonny.
Do you know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city. A shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No
Она сбежала все-таки от кого-то.
years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Хороший мужик. Так, и что мы узнали? Наташ. Он рассказал нам, что она бежала от кого-то, значит, в Сталинске кто-то что-то в ее родном городе. Ибн. Молен. Честный, мудрый и веселый. Как древняя скала. Неподвижен. Так. Про список, к сожалению, у него нельзя спросить. И это довольно-таки странно. Полицейский участок, отель, царь-клуб. Царь-клуб, поехали.
So what are we doing here again, Sonny?
Мы здесь за Наташей.
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
Do you think she's here?
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
There's Filmar. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, maybe he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
No, I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings, boss bird.
Морти, красавчик. Арчибальд с кем-то челом.
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for out here in the rain?
Is that you, boys? I'm a little, tired.
Все-таки
I can
напился.
see that, pal.
Oh, it's alright. I just can't find my car. I don't see very well in the rain. My eyesight's pretty bad. I should wear glasses. Imagine that. A hawk wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it, Snowflake.
Whoa, alright, sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibn since we left?
Ibn? He scuppered off a long time ago. Natasha? I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car. You want some help?
Could it be that I didn't come here by car?
what do you think, Sonny? Old friend?
Возьми такси.
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but you take care, all right?
Ah, you're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
Hey,
Поговорить.
boys, tell me, is Natasha still inside?
I can't give you any information about that, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Арчи, ну ты
The
чё?
regulations. I know. We've gotten used to it.
I am glad to hear that.
And your boss, Wessler? Can we find him in the VIP lounge?
Тоже не может
I'm
сказать.
afraid I can't tell you that either.
But we can take a look for ourselves, right?
No problem, gentlemen.
Thanks, Wooly.
Your friend's not the talkative type, is he? He understands what we're saying, right?
Don't anger me, chicken, or I'll tear out your throat before you could say hemp seed.
Вот это настрой прям как у настоящего
Ha,
громила.
just try, Fleabag.
Hey, folks, relax. The night's still young. We'll have plenty of time to tear each other's throats out, but right now we're busy.
Ha, you're right.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Арчи, блин. Бензила, сцена, парень леса, Оливия. Ибн Уэслера здесь нет. Можем поговорить с Оливией.
You think the guy's taking a shine to Olivia now?
Why should I care? And while we're at it, why do you care?
Me? I don't care at all.
And why do you ask?
What? Stop bugging me.
Вообще не палится Марти.
So we meet again. How unpleasant.
I'm sorry, Olivia. We won't keep you long. Perhaps you could tell us if you've seen Natasha.
She hired you and you already lost sight of her? That's unfortunate.
We should have met
Ну
her,
не
but she didn't
издевайся.
show up. Should we be worried?
Are you asking me that? I haven't seen her since she was on stage. Not like I was paying any attention to her or anything.
Thanks, sweetheart. We won't bother you anymore.
Thanks, Olivia.
Говорит так, как будто у них с Ибаном что-то есть. Но это вскользь, опять же. Бабы
Hello
ненавидят
again,
друг друга.
Bojack.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Oh, if you really must know, I'm Lance, sir.
Okay, Lance. Listen, it's very important.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get me involved in anything. I just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep.
А я просто хочу чая.
Relax. There won't be a problem. Just answer the questions honestly. Oh, if I must, let's give it a try.
Давай.
Right, kid.
Lance.
Lance.
Пацан.
Yeah. So, have you seen Natasha since her performance?
No, don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Wessler. It could cost me my job or even more.
Да нет, просто
Hey,
уходила она или
it's a
нет.
matter of national security.
It could
Марти,
be.
успокойся.
Yeah, see, it could be. So, if you help, you won't only be helping us, but the crown and the whole city of Clawville. Oh, okay, alright, just stop that chicken shit, will ya?
Chicken shit.
I saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
And then what happened?
Через
She
год.
came right back in 2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry. She went up to her suite, then came back down and left.
And you haven't seen her since?
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
Вышла
I'm happy to
поговорила.
hear that. So Natasha had left.
С кем она поговорила? Остался ли этот
Seems
человек
so.
здесь?
But she never arrived at the weekend house.
Then,
Then we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office and go over everything we know.
okay, Boss Bird, lead the way.
Я бы еще поговорил с теми, кто здесь есть, но...
This guy was here before, right? He's handling it pretty well.
And there are even more pretty dames all over him. You think they dig his antlers that much?
More like his wallet, Marty.
Парень лиса. Отель. Полицейский участок. Что я могу найти в полицейском участке?
Phyllis and Roy's are nowhere to be seen. Praise the great wild ones.
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started to do something with themselves.
And maybe it's not a coincidence, since we've just found a dead body, Marty.
No.
Yeah. What can I say? The night's starting to get off, huh? Just like the good old days.
Они уехали
Let's just hope there won't be any more surprises tonight.
You don't believe that, do you, boss?
Шеф.
Officer Barkman, one of Blood Boil's little protégés.
Поговорить с ним? Нет.
Shouting in 3, 2, 1.
And action.
Martin, what the hell do you think you're doing?
We're just patrolling, sir.
At the station?
No, we're here for something else, sir.
You missed me, huh?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I mean...
Why are you grinning, Santino?
I can't grin, sir. I have a beak.
Oh, be cute. I can see it in your eyes.
Should I close them, sir?
Don't you peck at me, chicken, you hear?
We're not even here anymore, Chief. We just quickly stopped by for something.
Get out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
С Моникой поговорить? Можно поговорить с Моникой.
I see the boss is ready to explode today.
What did you expect? The madness kicked in and he's got to be at the PD. Deputy Malloy's blind drunk.
What's the name of the old man's wife again? Poor lady.
Marcia. She was waiting here for a while too, hoping it'll only take a few minutes. But as soon as they saw the state Malloy was in, she got into a taxi and went home.
So that's why the old hound's so angry.
Please, boys, don't make him more so, all right?
Unfortunately, I can't promise that, doll.
Ну ты чё? Странная карточка.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's beautiful. Embossed, gilded. These are rare. But I've never seen anything like this one before. Where's it from?
С места преступления, где убили Дебору.
I'm afraid that's a secret, at least for now.
You haven't taken vital evidence from a crime scene, I hope.
Прям в точку, Моника.
What are you thinking?
On my feathers. You're gonna be in trouble, boys.
Only if we don't wrap it up, Mon. Listen, Mon, that girl they found in Flowerville.
You've seen her, right?
Yes, we were first on the scene.
Boys, you know I should report you immediately, don't you?
We know, Mon. We're only asking for a little more time. We're hot on the trail. If you learn anything, would you, please tell
Она
us?
свой человек.
Are you crazy?
Hey, keep it down. Blood Boil's right behind us.
Please, Mon. It's a matter of life and death.
God damn. Okay, but only because I can see how much it means to you.
Thanks, doll. We'll be forever grateful. Good old Fillmore hasn't been sniffing around here recently.
Yeah, he was here a week and a half ago. He used the archives and took out some public records.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and he asked me out for a coffee.
Она
I
отказала?
hope you said no.
Why are you so interested, Marty?
No, I'm not. I just...
I told him no. Just like I told you no on all 25 occasions.
Glad to hear that.
Настырный, да? Отель, царьков, обязательно. Ну, поехали в отель.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
Dun dun dun.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far.
Много чего мы
How
успели
did this whole case start?
расследовать. Возможное подозревание. Подозреваемый. Предмет. Странный список, Магнум, письмо, подсказки. Любовница гангстера, странная угроза, Дебора мертва, испуганная кошка, Наташа и Молли. Ибн Уэслер. Все началось с Деборы. Странная угроза. Дебора и письмо. Не так? Льюис. Чтение не совсем. Нет? Точно. Но я не совсем понимаю, как это работает. Из-за них на нее падает подозрение. Они явно были...
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Мгм. Дебора. Нет? Ключ Наташи. Странный список.
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
Она держала
Natasha
это в
is
тайне.
terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Мгм. Список связан с Иваном. Нет? Любовница гангстера. Льюис-то здесь при чем?
But what could we do with this list?
Что ты знаешь? Высокие круги! В натуре. Дело закрыто. Я справился?
So the card is, maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar.
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Я еще повелся, он так сказал.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the bunny man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his
number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Еще можно как-то сделать дело? Потому что я уверен, что про карточку тоже можно что-то найти. Честно говоря, я не понял, как это вообще произошло. Нет?
It's a piece of a painting, judging by how... SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
SN. Здесь есть кто-то с инициалами SN в списке? Нет, таких нет. Позвоним Льюису. 555-932.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
Why? Just another second.
Он нам помогал еще заходить в клуб, так что мы должны ему...
I think there's family stuff in there. What's left after my wife and daughter.
Может, этот ключ подойдет? Пом-пом-пом, а где ключ? Посмотреть.
Good old rabbit. I can always rely on him.
Ну что ты с ним нечисто?
Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well, these names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class, politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Королевская охрана.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
Ули затевают против... Нет? Фак. Он не знает. Может, это Ули, насекомые, планируют захватить город? Тем самым... Не, слишком. А у Зипа какие инициалы? Зип Мерфи. З... Это не то. Я могу пролистать по тем, кого я знаю. Нет. 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 Все. У меня в списке их нет. Deborah.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville? Rochester Street 37?
Он ее отвел и убил там.
Yes, exactly. Why?
Льюис, ты убийца.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
Ты арестован, доставай жетон. Нет? Блин, по-моему, дело раскрыто.
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card?
Карточка?
Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
Знаю на него. Крокодил какой-то? Ну, в смысле, ящер?
That's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis, how do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
Где-то так.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
Может. Все слишком расплывчато пока что.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Ставонская бойня.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
Королевская.
Don't think so.
Что?
Nobody could have survived that awful night.
Хор-хор.
You're probably right. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there?
Oh, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Короче, мы идем в бордель.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
Two cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Two cocks. Окей. Так, пока что не едем. Членская карта элитного. Sweltering Neil. Я думаю, это имя. Она может быть королевских. Крови. Почти легендарный бордель. Кодекс. Ничего нового. Так. Ну, поехали.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Лемур. Секретарь, лисичка. Дама собак. Ну, на этом мы сегодня закончим. Всем спасибо, кто был на стриме. Удачки.